Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a fan-made remake of a classic Capcom beat-em-up. Stick around and prepare for punishment. Alright everyone, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out today's video. If this happens to be your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button, click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, give this one a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So today, we're taking a look at a fan-made remake of the classic Capcom arcade game, The Punisher. Now, the Punisher arcade game was a side-scrolling beat-em-up released by Capcom in 1993. In the game, you take on the role of either the Punisher himself, Frank Castle, or Nick Fury as you battle through multiple stages to take down the Kingpin. Well, now VZitor, who is a game designer who is known for using the open board gaming engine, not just to create his own games, but to create his own versions of classic arcade games, has turned his talent to the Punisher. I'll have a link in the video description to VZitor's website so you can check this out for yourself and download this game or any of the other games that he has available. Now, this game is available for PC and Android. It is free to play. It is a standalone game, so just run the EXE on your PC and you're good to go. Now also, this is not just a straight up port of the original Punisher arcade game. He's added some different elements to it, especially extra characters that you can play, so you're not stuck with just Frank Castle or Nick Fury. You've got all kinds of other characters. You can see Captain America and Spider-Man in some screenshots here. He's also turned it into a 4-player game as opposed to the original 2-player that the arcade game was. But enough talk, let's check out some gameplay. When you fire up the game, you're going to be greeted with a cinematic very reminiscent of the original arcade game, kind of telling you the story of Frank Castle and how he became the Punisher. And get through that real quick, we'll just get to the start menu here. Pressing start, you've got a bunch of different options before you play the game. I always like to go through this a little bit whenever I show any of these off. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I do always like to say that if you're going to be playing this, especially if you're going to be playing this with a gamepad, you want to make sure gamepad is enabled. You want to go to player 1 and make sure that you set it up for whatever gamepad you want, because none of this is going to be set up out of the gate. If I go to player 2, you can see nothing is set up here. And also, you're going to want to make sure that everything is set up the way you like it for your controller. And you, of course, have full options over that. You got different sound options for the volume and different things, different video options. Again, not going to spend too much time going through that. Let's just start the game. We'll get right into a new game. You've got normal, you've got hard, you've got CPU co-op, which is pretty cool because it will allow you to play the game and then have the CPU take over the other 3 game slots in it, so it'll be like a 4-player game, but just with you playing. And one of the things you also have to realize that open board does not have anything built into it for allowing you to play this, like say, over the internet. So you can't call up your buddies and say, hey, let's play some Punisher and all play together unless you're sitting in the same room at the same computer playing it together. It is local co-op only. There is no online co-op for a game like this. So the CPU co-op feature is actually kind of cool if you want to simulate the idea of playing this with other people. But I'll just get into a normal game here. You're going to see that, like I said, you've got your typical Punisher and Nick Fury. You've also got a lot of other characters you can choose from. Daredevil, Ghost Rider, Blade, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. So you've got the MCU defenders in this. You got Phil Coulson, which I think is pretty funny. Quake, Elektra, Black Cat, Spider-Man, Agent Venom. You've got Venom, Spider-Woman, the Miles Morales Spider-Man, Deadpool, Wolverine, Captain America, Taskmaster, US Agent, Winter Soldier, Songbird, Doctor Strange, Darkhawk, Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Falcon, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, and back to the Punisher. You can also move the control pad up and down to pick different colors, different outfits for the character so you can have them look the way that you want. But let me start to play some of the game for you. I'm going to stick with the Punisher. I know there's so many other characters I could choose, but it's the Punisher's game. I'm going to play a little Punisher for you guys. If you want to check this out for yourself, feel free to pick any character you want. And of course, here we go. You can roll around, you can punch, you can jump, you can shoot at them. So he's capable of doing a lot more in this than in the original game. I feel like there's more gunfire in this than there was in the original as well, I think. Let's see, can I get up on there and get that stuff? Yep. See what I get here. Ooh, got a grenade, which I just threw away. That's one of the things that I don't like about these, and it has, as I've done a few of these videos now, especially for VZitor's stuff, I've come to realize that it's really not him and the way he's doing things. I have a feeling it's just the limitation of the open bore engine. If you pick up an object in the game like I did with that grenade, the character's going to just throw it right away. You can't hold on to it and then throw it later like you could for the original game. I think that is just a limitation of open bore, and I could be wrong on that, but I've seen that in a lot of his games now that he's done, so I just kind of feel like maybe that's the case. Whatever you want. Now, there's also some things in here where you can call up other characters to help you. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, that was kind of a special move. I might have to get something in order to get a helper character to come. But you can see very, very reminiscent of the original arcade game for sure. Maybe as I get through this, I'll pick one of the other characters so you can see one of the other characters as well. I just want to play through a little bit of the first level or two for you guys. Yeah, I really wish there was some way they could figure out how to get your characters to, when they pick something up, to hold on to it for a little bit and not just have to throw it right away. That does feel like a limitation. Get some help there. Ah! Special there. Come on. I always feel, I say this all the time, I always feel like I have a hard time trying to talk and explain the game and have some commentary going while I'm playing. Who's next? Special there a little bit, but go, that's got them. Oh, come on, more health. Need help. There we go. Special there. You can see that meter below his health. Oh, I'm sorry. The meter below his health is the bad guys, but there is, I think there's something for your special. Maybe it's that X file on. Nope. Nope, maybe you can just kind of do it. Oh, tired. Okay, I can see in the upper corner next to his thing, it shows kind of his stamina. And I think that's what leads to whether or not you can do your special or not. See, now he's tired. You gotta wait and get that build back up a little. Ah! I'm about to get my butt kicked here. Who's next? Oh, really? Ah, I'm walking right into it. Come on. There we go. I can just keep juggling this guy until he's dead. There we go. That's what I gotta do. I gotta roll. I gotta remember I got that roll around him. Almost got him though. And there you go. And that is the end of the first level there. Alright, started up a new game here. I'm going to play as a different character for a little bit so you guys can kind of see some of that after watching me play as the Punisher. Now I'm going to play as Blade for just a little bit, and you can see same kind of moves. He jumps, he rolls. He can not only punch, but he obviously uses his blade. And boy, he's got a machine gun for his special move. Oh, that's cool. His kind of extra move is that he moves super fast and hits you. That's kind of cool. So each character plays a little bit different, which is another cool thing about these, and adds a little bit of replayability to a game like this. So just want to show off a little bit of Blade. And I want to show you guys one other thing before I end the video. Alright, so I started up again, this time as Venom, and I started it in co-op mode. Now, I was a little wrong. I thought the co-op mode would actually have 3 other CPU-controlled players. It's just one other, and I don't know if it didn't allow me to pick, so it may be a random pick. It might always be the same character. In this case, it's Nick Fury. With sneaking suspicion, it could always be the same character, considering that Nick Fury was always player 2, or usually player 2 in the original game. But you can see here is me playing as little Venom. One of his special moves right there, doing that. Show off his other move in just a second here as we keep going. You can see it playing co-op mode adds a second CPU character to the game to help you play. Kind of cool. Now watch this. There we go. That's my super move. I like this one too, actually. That's pretty cool. But just wanted to give you guys, again, a little bit of a look at playing this with different characters with the multiplayer option. So there you go. Of course, you can check this game out for yourself. I'll link in the video description to the website where you can download this. Playing on PC, download it, run the EXE, you're good to go. If you're playing on an Android device, you are going to have the open world runtime on your Android device in order to play it. But those are your options, and there you go. That's the Punisher remake. Check it out. There you have it. That's my look at the Punisher remake from VZitor. I really do enjoy these games that he puts out. I've tried a bunch of different ones from him. I've covered quite a few from him before. They're always a lot of fun because it adds a little something extra to a game like this that you remember, especially the ability to, play as different characters, to have that kind of CPU-controlled co-op mode is a lot of fun on this. I bet this would be really fun if you got 3 other people together and could play it. Again, just local co-op, no online co-op, unfortunately, but still can be a lot of fun. But but that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up, leave me some comments below. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you could consider getting a membership. That's all for now. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and happy gaming.